Guys, the Druid's Spirit Wolf got a hold of some green ooze from Ninja Turtles 2, Secret of the Ooze. You know what I'm talking about? And he drank it. And look at him now. Oh boy. He's walking on two legs and he's talking. We have a problem here. The Druid's pet Spirit Wolf is now walking around like Toka and Razor from Ninja Turtles 2. Yeah, quite the transformation, wouldn't you say? So anyway, that's kind of my concept for this build. The Spirit Wolf Barbarian. He is going to act like a Spirit Wolf. So the Spirit Wolves, ever since the D2R devs updated them, do cold damage now. So I've leaned into that. I've leaned into the cold damage aspect and tried to make up for and tried to add to the cold damage with some other effects, you know, and it's just cool that you can be a barbarian and be a werewolf, you know. So anyway, that's my concept for this build, is the Spirit Wolf Barbarian. He basically drank ooze. The Spirit Wolf did, you know. Anyway, let me show some of this gear so I can show you how this works out. It's pretty cool. We have cold damage from our weapon. Look at this. Azure Wrath. And I went nuts. I socketed it with a Burr Rune. Yeah. The rolls on this weren't bad. The enhanced damage could have been 270%, which would have been the max. But the attributes rolled 9, and I think, what is it? 10 is the highest for the attributes. See that? Plus 9 to all attributes. And then the Sanctuary Aura rolls from 10 to 13. And so this one rolled 12. So this was not horribly rolled, you know. And since Phase Blades don't have super high physical damage anyway, I don't think the 240% enhanced damage was such a big problem. But look at this. 250 to 500 magic damage, 250 to 500 cold damage. Alright, so we get cold damage from that. And our 20% chance of crushing blow is coming from that Burr Rune that I put in there. Yeah, I kind of committed, right? I committed into it. I'm going all in for this. I mean, I shouldn't say all in, but you know, I'm trying to make it better. Now, the other weapon, the offhand, is a Doom Berserker Axe. So we get the level 12 Holy Freeze Aura, 2 to all skills. Oh, and plus we get the 1 skill from the Azure Wrath, which is kind of nice. 2 to all skills on the Doom. And we get minus 48% to enemy cold resistance. Those are the only things that are applying over to our main hand. Since we're in shapeshifted form and our main attack will be Feral Rage from the Wolf Howl Unique Helm that we have here, I'll show that in a sec. We can only attack with this weapon in the main hand here, the Azure Wrath. So this Doom is giving us Holy Freeze, 2 to all skills, and it's giving us minus 48% to enemy cold resistance. Okay, those are the 3 things we get from wearing this. And the minus 48% to enemy cold resistance goes a long way, actually. I don't know exactly how to do the math for it, but I know it does a bit more than what you think, kind of. Like lowering enemies' resistance is better than boosting your own skill damage, for example. Okay, so then we have the Wolf Howl so that we can make this possible, right? This one rolled all right. 3 to Warcry, 6 to Feral Rage, 3 to Lycanthropy, and 5 to Werewolf. I think the one thing that you don't want to roll, that is okay to roll a little lower on this, I think, might be the Lycanthropy. Just because what that gives you is duration in life. So, we can get plenty of life with a barbarian, you know, by using battle orders. So this one is actually pretty well rolled. And the stats, look at that, 12, 9, and 15. So 12 strength, 9 dex, 15 vitality. So those aren't terrible rolls on that either. And we get the level 15 summon Direwolf, which, here, I'll cast those. These things look I just realized, could you guys not see my freaking... Hang on. I think my face was in the way. I'm sorry. I hope you guys could see that, or if you could at least hear my explanation. Anyway, yeah, okay, so let me summon the direwolves here. Look at this. The direwolves have 1,101 health and only do 49 to 68 damage. So we're going to summon them just for some meat shieldage, you know? And that's fine. Okay, so when we buff them with battle orders, which is level 38 with all the gear we have on, we're giving them 149% extra life on top of that 1,101. So they're like above 2,000 hits with that. So that's pretty sweet, you know? Okay. So where were we at? We got the Wolf Howl. We've got the Doom right here. 2 skills, minus 48%. We got the Holy Freeze Aura. We got the Azor Wrath with the 1 skill. The all skills are necessary to boost the abilities that are given to us in Wolf Howl. We've got another skill on the Amulet. High Lords for the increased attack speed and the Deadly Strike, which is nice. And the Lightning Res is good. Leaning into more cold damage here with Duress. 37 to 133 cold damage. We get the Crushing Blow and the Open Wounds, which is very nice on this. Okay. I went on theme here. Mavina's Icy Clutch for the gloves. These actually aren't too bad for us. So, if you look here, look at my Feral Rage attack rating. 9,632. When I put these gloves on, I get 15 dex and it goes above 10,000. So that kind of helps out our attack rating. And it does have 6 to 18 cold damage. So that's why I kind of chose them. A Ravenfrost and another Ravenfrost for the cold damage, attack rating, and dexterity, and the cannot be frozen and the cold absorb. You'll notice our cold resistance is only negative 1%, but we're good because we have 40% cold absorb. I went with Arachnid Mesh for the +1 to all skills because that helps us with our transformation when we do werewolf, and then boots are Gore Riders for more, you know, for more physical damage and effects. Okay, so now if I switch to the offhand, if I go to swap, you know, weapons on swap here, I do have 2 Heart of the Oaks for all skills. So we need all skills, like I said, in order to boost our werewolf. You'll see on the Wolf Howl, our werewolf says it's +5, right? But if you look down here with battle orders engaged, it's actually level 15. And that gives us attack rating plus 260%. It gives us max life 105%. And it gives us attack speed plus 64%. Now, with a Phase Blade and with Werewolf with 64%, we only need 50% attack speed to hit the max breakpoint. So we get 30% from the Azor Wrath, 20% from the High Lords. We're good. We get max frames, okay? So here, let's make sure this is all cast. Okay, and then transform, and then switch, and you'll see, look at our attack speed. Wicked fast, right? Okay, now, the final thing here to look at is, oh, look at that unique longsword Hell Plague. The final thing to look at here are the charms. So I've got 3 Grand Charms here, you'll see. These are plus to War Cries for our battle orders, battle command, and shout. 24 life on this one, 30 life on this one, run walk on this one. These small charms you see in here are all cold damage small charms, okay? Not the best rolls on a lot of them, but some of them are alright. Like this one's 6 to 14, 7 to 10, 7 to 10. And then I have these 2 large ones that are 15 to 30 and 14 to 26 with life on this one as well. Sunder Charm, so nobody can be immune to our chilling effects. And then I've got Torch Annie. And then I've got another large charm with some attack rating and some cold damage. When you add up all of my charms and all of the cold damage that is on all of my gear, the total is 512 minimum, 1,023 maximum. Okay? So that doesn't sound like a whole lot of damage, but when you consider that we also have 250 to 500 magic damage, and we have 50% crushing blow. See this? 50% crushing blow, 48% deadly strike, 43% chance open wounds. And you take into account the minus 48% enemy cold resistance from the Doom. It actually does a lot more than it says, and it kind of leads on in the character sheet. Also, so if you just take that minus 48% from Doom and just kind of add that, you know, and take it at face value of the cold damage, our cold damage is actually more around like 758 minimum to 1,514 maximum. So I calculated that to see kind of like roughly where I'm at, you know? So, and then also, like I said, our character sheet here, our Feral Rage says that it's a maximum 2,667 damage, but you got it, like I said, we have 31% crit strike, okay, with 48% deadly strike. So all the physical aspects getting doubled most of the time, if not all the time. We have 50% crushing blow as well. And then the enemies are taking minus 48% to cold damage. So it's like we're a little bit stronger than it's leading on, right? And we attack really fast too, so we can really hit them with crushing blow. Okay, so I did put a bunch of stats into dexterity so to boost our attack rating, lots in vitality, and some strength too. The skill sheet is interesting because it's like there's just not many skills you need when you do a build like this. So it's like max shout, max battle orders, 1 into battle command, 1 into howl. Okay, look at the shout. Actually, the shout is level 39, 480% extra defense, and then battle orders 149% life and mana. We have max shout blade mastery since we're using the phase blade. And that's got attack rating 296% with damage 188%. I did put in 5 points, hard points, into increased speed, so that when we're werewolf, we get 40% faster run walk with plus 30% from the boots, 7% from this one grand charm, and then we also get a bunch of run walk from Feral Rage, which will give us another 49% run walk. So we're very fast when we are attacking. I maxed out Iron Skin, so that's 320% extra defense, and then I put 10 hard points into natural resistance. So we get 67 all resistance, which is sweet. And then I just put 1 into leap attack in case I just felt like leaping over something. Okay, man, there were so many things to consider with this build, you know? It was like trying to stay on theme, trying to make it a little bit stronger because we're just not doing that much cold damage, you know? This Burr Rune definitely helped to put into this phase blade. That'll also be a nice option for some Act 5 mercenaries, I think, as well. So it's not like this was a waste or anything. Okay, we got our dire wolves out. Those guys have lots of life. They kind of act as meat shields. We get Might Aura from our mercenary who has treachery, who has Reaper's Toll for Decrepify, and he also has the Steel Shade for that fire absorb. Yeah, in case we feel like attacking Trav, he'll be fine. Okay. Let's showcase the build now, shall we? Jeez, that took a while, right? So thanks for sticking with me on that. The explanation, though, is kind of like one of the best parts, in my opinion. That's kind of like, you know, what makes the showcase the thing. So let's get into it. All right, we got to buff everything. We got tons of life, tons of mana, tons of max stamina because of battle orders. Yeah. And then we have level... whoops. Redo that again so that we have our Heart of the Oak out. Yeah. So there we go. Level 15 werewolf. Let's transform. Here we go. We have 19,000 defense. 10,800 attack rating. Okay. 5,258 life. All right. I think we'll be fine. Let's check it out. Let's go somewhere that's not the cold plains. Here we go. So let me rebuff again just to make sure. And there we go. Okay, so we are in a terrorized area. Here's some special dudes. These guys actually are usually immune to cold. I forgot to mention as well, another thing that's not showing up on the character sheet is the level 12 Sanctuary Aura from Azure Wrath. So it tells us that we do get 480% damage to undead. Oh, this is no longer terrorized. but it's not going to show up on the damage right here. So we actually crush undead, okay? Which is pretty sweet. So this area is no longer terrorized. I mean, I guess that's okay. But let's just keep moving here. Boom. I love our fast attack speed. It's pretty sweet. Let's see how this demon hut goes down. Pretty fast. Here's some special dudes. Night Clan. Haze Killer. Went down pretty fast. These guys are demons. So you'll see that the Direwolves too, they haven't died or anything. You know, even though they're only level 15 on Synergized, our battle orders and shout, because they have really high defense and life now, is quite good. I'm attacking this tower. It didn't take too long. All right, let's just go kill Thresh. Oh, here we go. Undead. Look at these guys. Boom. The undead get wasted by cold and magic and crushing blow and the Sanctuary Aura, dude. That's so sweet. What's this cure us? Yeah, just 1 second. So, yeah, fighting undead with this is awesome. And magic damage, that's on the Azure Wrath as well. 250 to 500, that's a lot of magic damage. Magic damage goes a long way in this game, actually. It's stronger because enemies do have no resistance to it in general. Dire Crawler, the Destroyer, just got destroyed. So let's see. The Direwolves are attacking these guys. Look, they do like nothing. They don't do any damage, you know? But that's not what they're there for. They're there just to look cool and to just act as some aggro, just kind of distract some enemies for us. Since we're single target, we kind of have to run to each guy, you know, and it's kind of nice to keep some enemies off our back. That decrep from our mercenary, too, is just phenomenal. It's so good. All right. We don't have a source of mana leech on this build, actually. So we do kind of run out of mana every once in a while. Feral Rage only costs 3 mana, and we have 489 mana. So it's like, you don't really run out of it, you know? But if you have to use a potion once in a while, that's fine. Like, it's not that big a deal. I didn't want to give up a Raven Frost, you know? Here we go. Thresh Socket. Boom. Gone. Here's a Sawaya and a Ceremonial Javelin. So let's leave. And
it's locked.
Identify those. 15 strength on the Sawaya, and 3 to Javelin on the rare one, on that rare Javelin. I like to check the shop really quick, you know, because if you've been paying, if you watch my other videos, oh, dude, look at this. You can find some cool stuff. Like, look at this. This is cool. Condensing Gothic Staff. So it has 134 to 230 fire damage, 1 to fire mastery, and 2 to enchant. For a sorceress. I wonder if I could build some kind of battle staff sorceress using fire damage, just as like a theme type thing. You know, I'll pick this up actually. I'll buy that and just see if I could make something out of that. So that's, you know, I know it's not awesome. Just I'm gonna play around with that at some point and see if I can do anything with that. It could be interesting. So, okay. Let me just transmute those. We'll go to Larzik and repair. And does he have any socketed armor? No, he does not. What about? Okay. Volcano charges on this Great Maul with 225% enhanced damage. See, the volcano charges, man. Like, how cool would this be if it had like a level 30 volcano or something on it, you know? You might actually buy that and socket it and try to make a cool build out of it, you know? Oh well. So let's go to, I guess Arcane is terrorized. Could we try that? Let's try that. Because there's undead in here, which will get pretty messed up by us, I'm pretty sure. So let's rebuff. Okay. It's also annoying because they're going to get like knocked off the edge. Some of those ghosts, but whatever. All right, here we go. Oh yeah, not bad. What's our attack rating in here? It says 86%. So maybe a demon limb would be nice. But I didn't grab one, so we're just gonna go without it, you know. Yeah, single target. There you go. All right, so we are flying around with our roided out spirit wolf. You know, that's the concept. Remember, is that one of the druid's spirit wolves just now become like Toka and Razor from the second Ninja Turtles movie. See the undead guys that just went down so fast? These guys are actually usually immune to cold. Superior Partisan. You know, for leveling and stuff like that. Spirit Vex just went down. Tigulated Mail. It's magical. Let's check that out. Nah, nothing there. Just replenish life. Here's another good pack. Pure Crow the... What does it say? Pure Crow the Witch. Cool. Stone skin and all that. Took him out. Bear Steel. I wish they would not... Here, I can turn on... Oh, there. And then look at that. He dropped a Sunder Charm. Let's see what that is. It'll get 6 sockets guaranteed. So, you could, you know, holder. Just load it up with 6 facets. Let's rebuff, I guess. Ghoul Lords, yeah, so these guys go down really fast because they're just... We've sundered their cold immunity. They're undead, so they're enemy strike. You know, so like I said, our character sheet is telling us we do, don't they? I'm just going to keep wrapping around this... Sorry, what was I going to say? Those guys generally could be a problem. Fire now, but I don't have it. This is non-ladder, and I never made one in the last ladders. Some of that stuff over. That'd kind of be a good idea. When does the next ladder run out? Does anyone know? When does it end? I don't even know. I want to check this. I want to check this assassin weapon. Nothing. That Unraveler head too. Because once in a while you can get a great roll on certain mods that can go higher on blue items than they could on rare items and stuff like that. So, I'm just I'm really now I can jump like this. Oh. The other thing too is my lycanthropy. You'll see. It says it lasts 515 seconds, and our battle command 430 seconds, and shout 515. So like if my werewolf happens to run out, then that's a pretty good indication that I should recast all that stuff too, you know. But basically I never lose the extra life, you know, first. I'll lose the werewolf first, but I kind of like that, you know. I like that there's like an indication that I need to rebuff stuff. I wish that was like a thing in general that you could see like on the screen somewhere. Just like a little icon that just shows that like your buffs have worn off would be kind of nice, you know. Okay. Spectre. These guys are gone. Okay. Take the identity scrolls, you know. Let's check the middle here. Bunch of Hell Clans. So once again, 90%. It says our attack rating is 90% against these guys. So that's not too bad, actually. And we could have done a Demon Limb to try to get that up, but whatever. It is kind of annoying to have to bring a Demon Limb around all the time, you know? So going without it is definitely more desirable if it can be helped. If you need it, then whatever, you need it. So look, our mana's finally starting to get a little lower. Maybe some of those guys drained it, but I haven't like used the potion in a really long time. There we go. Now look, here's a mana potion. How perfect, right? Oops. There we go. Okay. Keep moving. Oh, another dead end here. Ooh, a Shillelagh, guys. Another one of those. Has it got 4 sockets?
I am overburdened.
1 socket. Dang it. You know I like those, right? There is a key here, so maybe I'll try to open these. Huh. Nothing. Okay. Let's jump. Oh, look, here we go. Special dudes over here. Yeah, I guess if you could teleport in shapeshifting, then I could even fulfill the fantasy even more with this, because Spirit Wolves on their tooltip say that they're like teleporting wolves, you know? I'm indifferent kind of about teleport when it comes to shapeshifting. I know a lot of people would like it and think that it would be a great addition. Like I said, I'm kind of indifferent. I don't really care if that's added into the game or not. I will say, though, about the Spirit Wolves, I would really like to see that the idea that they're teleporting Spirit Wolves, I would like to see that be a part of their mechanic more. So it says that they're like, whoops, I just grabbed that that combat shrine. Oh well. So, for example, it says they're teleporting wolves, right, that do cold damage now. They would be a lot better if they did magic damage. Okay, they would just be stronger. Like, they would just be a lot better. Maybe if they did both, like cold and magic damage, like the Azor Wrath here, they would be even better for the Summon Druid. And then my other thing that I would like, which would just be great, would be if you cast 5 Spirit Wolves, you're at the max capacity. When trying to cast a sixth Spirit Wolf, it would be very nice if the group of them telestomped onto the target, so that you could be a Summoner Druid and have like an attack. Resummoning Ravens is not that cool for Summoner Druid. You know, it's not really like the best, most fun way to like be doing something when you're just sitting there trying to watch summons fight. So it would be much better if you could target enemies with Spirit Wolves that do magic and cold damage, you know? That would just be a lot better. So yeah, like I said, to fulfill this fantasy even more, though, you know, if we could teleport in shapeshifting, then we would really be like what the tooltip says. They do cold damage, and they are teleporting, but we can't really do that. So, but just something to ponder, consider. So, all right. Is this going to be the dude? What's his name? Is his name Horizon? No, it's not Horizon. It's what's his name? Is that his name? Oh my gosh, I'm blanking. The guy that you get the keys from? The wizard at the end? Okay. Jump across like this. There we go. Oh, whoops. I think I accidentally shapeshifted with the wrong setup. Hold on. Did I do that? There we go. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. Use that mana potion. There we go. So look how we're just standing there. We're just like, nobody's dying or anything. We're just standing in firewalls and stuff, and like, there we go. That's very desirable when the mercenary decreps stuff for us. The one thing too, though, is that because we're so fast and everything, the mercenary tends to be like left behind, and then he's not decrepping so much for us. So that would also be a nice thing, I guess, if you could teleport with this build. Would just be that he could stick with us a little better. I was trying to let those guys come back on the platform so I could kill them, you know, since it's terrorized and those guys have a higher chance to drop runes and stuff. Alright, here we go. Is this the, guy? It is the guy. Here he is. The Summoner. It just says the Summoner. I don't know why I kept thinking his name was Horizon. Hey, look at that. Key of Hate. Nice. And I don't have room, so I gotta go put some stuff away. Alright, so that Sunder didn't roll too bad. Kind of cool. And we'll drop this in here, because an ethereal one of these could be nice for something. And we'll do that and that. I'll get rid of that. And I'll probably buy some more town portals here. I still want to check out Trav, like I was mentioning earlier. So, okay. Oh wait, let me just take a look. What do you got? What do you got, man? So, in the wand category, I'm just kind of seeing if there's anything that rolls really high, you know, for like pre-buffing some stuff, like golems and stuff like that. Bunch of lightning damage on that scepter. Fire damage on that? No. Level 6 Nova. No. Okay. So let's go back in. I'll take that Key of Hate. I'll identify this long warbow too. Nope. Let's identify this blue Shaco, shall we? Crap. Okay. So let's check out the Trav. I think we'll do well here because we can decrep. We can slow them with the effect of the Doom rune word. Our mercenary's gonna absorb fire damage, so we should be good. I haven't tried yet, actually, so those guys went down pretty fast. I'm gonna ID these blade talons too. No. What about these antlers? No. Nothing to report there. It had one to tornado. That Night Lord just got wasted. Okay, let's see. See, like, where's the mercenary? He's kind of taking a while to get here. Yeah, the dire wolves are going to go down here, I'm pretty sure. Oh, shit. The mercenary just got wasted. Steel Shade, what happened? Oh, you know what it was, maybe? Maybe his res wasn't capped. Like, maybe Fade wasn't engaged or something? I don't know. Darn it. My Steel Shade didn't work on him. That kind of sucks. Unless he was getting hit by something else. Like, oh, Conviction. This guy had Conviction. So we had amp damage and Conviction on us. That's what it was. It's not my Steel Shade. My Steel Shade was fine. It's just that the effects were too great. Yeah, that's what it was. Okay. So yeah, I guess, you know, if you're going to have all that going, then you deserve to kill my mercenary. You guys tried your damnedest. You amped us, and you put conviction on us. So, well played, you know, Trav. Council of Trav. Well played. You got my mercenary. I guess let's go revive him now, though.
Hello.
3 curses. Just checking out the shop. So, like, this one is 4 to decrep, you know? You could save points if you just wanted to, like, use it on swap or something. You know, might be not the best thing to do, but it's not horrible either. Horrible idea. Like, this is 5 to Holy Shock. This item. And it has a sanctuary on it. So,
What do you need?
resurrect, yeah. Okay. So, the mercenary didn't survive Trav, but, you know, he was amp damaged and had conviction on him. So let's cut him some slack, alright? Alright, should we showcase anywhere else? Or should we just call it there? Let's go to a place where... where's... like a decent... I guess like Lost City has ancient tunnels, right? So that should be good for us. Because ancient tunnels, there's no cold immunes. And there's a bunch of undead. So we'll be like really powerful there. Here's a bunch of undead. These guys do have magic immunity though. But that's okay. They don't have cold immunity. And look, we're just wasting them. Yeah, like we're killing them in a couple hits, some of them. But yeah, so what do you guys think? Does this, did I kind of fulfill the fantasy of being a spirit wolf, you know? Like a spirit wolf that's doing cold damage, right? And in my opinion, should also do magic damage, or even exclusively magic damage would make it better. Huh. This staff here, sorry, just look at this again. 4 sockets with 1 to chilling armor, 1 to blizzard, 1 to energy shield. Wouldn't make the worst memory staff, you know? Alright, so we're looking for ancient tunnels. Let's see, Warp Eye, he went down pretty fast. Rare gloves with Mana Steel, replenish life, and some lightning res. Yeah, so I mean the strengths of this character are definitely like survivability. Crowd control is pretty good with the way I have this set up, you know. Definitely good on those. The weaknesses are going to be it's single target, right? Like we're just not going to be killing crowds of guys. And I guess you could also tack on that, you know, I can't use a teleport staff or something like that. I'd have to keep like transforming, right, and doing stuff like this, which is a little bit tedious. So, you know what would be really sweet, though? It would be if I could just leap in werewolf form with a barbarian. That would elevate a lot of this, too. Because if I could leap, then I could build into leap attack, you know? I feel like that would be, like, the best use of the freaking leap attack would be, if you're not going to let teleport be a thing, let leap attack. See, like, look, if I try, it's like redded out, you know? Even just 1 point into it right now would give me 300% attack rating with 510% damage. If I could leap attack with this build in werewolf form, that would look awesome. It would be so cool. Yeah. I wonder if anyone is going to hear that section of this video. Because I know I went on for a little bit there. If you do hear this part where I'm talking about things that I want to see, like how I'd like to see my spirit wolves be changed, and if you hear that part where I talk about how I'd like to see the leap attack work, that would please let me know in the comments if you got that far. Okay. And what do you think about those? Those are the kind of things I'd like to see, you know, added to the game, or just some new content in the form of, like, dude, werewolf can now leap attack and can teleport and stuff like that. That'd be fine, right? Like I said, I'm indifferent to the teleport thing, but definitely give me something like that to build around. You know, that would be so cool. Or how about charge? If you could charge in werewolf form, you'd be like this ferocious beast, you know, flying through, attacking, like, it'd be really cool. Though, how would you get charge though? Like on a bear, there's nothing that gives you charge on anything in the game. So, okay, I mean, like, this is, you know, I'm just running to each thing, killing them, running to each thing, killing them. They can't move, they're slow. Also, our arachnid mesh does give us slows by 10%, and at level 12, the Holy Freeze Aura slows by 50%. So we slow by 60%. And that's not including, I don't think, the chilling effect of our cold damage. So things are being slowed by a lot. And then if Decrep hits them too, they basically are just like bugged, you know? They can't move at all. Alright, where is the freaking ancient tunnels? Dude, I can't find it. There it is. Whew. Here we go. Invader. Okay. So look, one of the rare places with magic immunes in the game, you know. Not going to see a Hammerden coming down here very often. Conviction on this guy. He dropped a blue great bow. I will identify that. 1 to 2 cold damage. Insane. Mold shield. It just got bleached. So here we go, a bunch of undead. Magic immune undead. So the magic damage on our Zerwrath ain't helping, but that's okay. We still do lots of damage to them because of Sanctuary Aura. Unless, I know the Sanctuary Aura bypasses physical immunity on undead, but does it bypass all immunities on undead? Maybe somebody knows. Oh, look at that. 2 set drops right there. I don't have a key for this chest. Maybe we'll find one. I mean, I have this giant key of hate, but... Oh, look. There we go. We got a key. Let's go open it. Angelic Saber and Saigon's Great Helm right there. Unraveler Head and a Legend Sword that are blue. Let's check those out. Nothing on that. What about the Unraveler Head? See, 3 to Iron Maiden and 1 to Blood Golem. Kind of interesting that you get 3 to Iron Maiden on that, because then you don't have to spend the points on it. It's only level 18 as well. That's kind of cool. Because that way, if you're like trying to kill a boss, you know, and you're like a poison build or something, you could at least just cast a golem, get Iron Maiden going and stuff like that, and just let them attack your golems and your summons and do damage to themselves. So, yeah, I kind of like that. 3 to Iron Maiden and 1 to Blood Golem. I kind of like that. You know? That gives you right there the ability to cast a Blood Golem and Iron Maiden for free, basically. Just for the occasion of having to kill a boss. So I'm going to keep that. I didn't even see what was back there either. Once again, if you've been paying attention in this level 85 area, the direwolves have not died. Alright? They've stayed completely alive. They get a boost. They're, like I said before, their damage ain't that great. It's only 49 to 68 unsynergized at a level 15, but they do get some from might, and they do get a little bit extra when they consume a corpse, right? So they're getting something, but it's not adding up to a whole lot. I didn't even bother trying to calculate it or anything. So yeah, let's just finish up the ancient tunnels, and I think I'll call the build there, you know. Blue ring, I'm gonna check that out too. Once in a while on a blue ring, you can get some mods that roll really high on it that are desirable. It's kind of hard to find, but that's, you know, I'm interested in that. Did you see how the Holy Freeze Aura just lit up those guys for me too? I didn't know they were over there, and then it went off, and then it showed me they were right there, so that was kind of cool. Invaders are immune to fire, but we don't do any fire damage. These guys are immune to poison. See how fast these guys go down? They're immune to fire, or poison, I mean, and they just get wasted by us. Our magic, our cold, and our physical damage is great on them. Here we go. Here's a unique pack. Boom, went down in just a few swings. Pretty nice, huh? Yeah. The more I think about it, I'm convincing myself more and more that I want there to be some more abilities that can be used in werewolf form. Like I think if I play enough shapeshifted form like this, like off meta shapeshifted forms, I'm gonna want teleport and leap it like no problem at all. So we have capped res anyway, even without this shrine on. Some champions there. Okay, I'm just trying to clear the way here so I can end the showcase. There's more death beetles. Look at these guys that are immune to physical over here, these itchies. And look at, they went down easily. See that? So physical immunes are no problem at all. Ooh, what's all this stuff? We got a Thresher, Scythe, Sacred Targe. Let's check out the Sacred Targe. It's ethereal. And it's superior. Only 10% enhanced damage, though. And then what's the Gladius? We'll end the showcase after this. Concentrate. Level 2 Concentrate. Why can't it just give you the skill so that you could use it for something? I don't know. Let me ID this. Indestructible Wand. 4 to max damage, 42 to attack rating. Ring? No. The Thresher is 5 sockets only. And the Superior Scythe is 2 sockets with 3 to attack rating. So not much to talk about there. But I will keep this blue. 1 to Blood Golem, 3 to Iron Maiden. Unraveler.